Righteous. All right. So yes, in a strange way, this is going to be kind of a companion piece, maybe, to Summer's. You'll see. I can't help but wonder, this is my first time here, what happens inside of this on the other nights of the week? I'm not sure if I should touch anything.
You should touch everything.
Alright, okay, here we go. I'm on the subway, somewhere beneath the immense waters of the San Francisco Bay, hurtling through a dark tunnel in a steel box that feels like it's about to shake itself apart. The train screams as it lurches into a turn, the scrape of metal and metal dangerously loud and shrill. But the subway, like religion, is one of those things made safe by the presence of other people. Whatever terror the first commuters felt a century ago, descending below snow-dusted New York in hats and cravats, climbing into dimly lit wooden cars, suffocating in the hot subterranean stench of kerosene, tar, tobacco and sweat, clinging white-knuckle to brass railings, probably only lasted a few minutes. When the inaugural cabooses pulled into Grand Central, the Victorians likely emerged as jaded as the millennials and yuppies sharing this train with me. And what an art it is, this study in indifference, this feigned apathy, this pantomime of stolid nonchalance. Heads tilted to phones, ears plugged, eyes sliding quickly across and through you and back to newspapers and paperbacks. Only moments ago, these statues were part of the circus, hustling along sidewalks, crunching numbers, saying goodbyes, joshing friends and jostling strangers, too busy to touch outstretched hands or listen to plaintive guitars or see the dumpling-shaped woman who lay prostrate on the curb reeking of garbage and urine. All of these hurried, harried professionals funneling down the escalator through the turnstiles onto the platforms. Another anonymous hive of American workers swarming in newsboy caps, stiff trilbies, bicycle helmets, slim-fit Oxfords, name-brand knapsacks, low-slung tapered jeans, miniskirts, translucent leggings, leather loafers, neon sneakers, one-inch heels and splayed boots, waiting with jittery, sugar-fueled impatience, only to transform across the dimpled, yellow-lined threshold into bored Buddhists. The train plunges deeper into the abyss. This car is only half full and I take in my fellow passengers, careful not to linger too long in any one face. I have the feeling they could witness almost anything with the same deadened countenance. A sudden tremor collapsing the tunnel, an angry sheet of frigid water rushing towards us, debris and rats and iPods floating atop the rising icy sewage. But prolonged eye contact might create a panic. There's a young Chinese woman sitting in the back, her bare legs made almost indecent by her demure posture. A black man slouches in a corner, hoodie pulled over his head. A wild-haired white man in cycle shorts reads his Kindle, bare feet ringed with anklets, looking like Patrick Swayze in Point Break want to see it. It's reprehensible the way America forces you to see the color of a person's skin first and file them into oppressive Crayola census boxes. Empire white, iron shackle black, firewater red, dim sum yellow, silicon brown. I didn't grow up this way, registering faces before eyes, hands before handshakes. Where I came from, we used other ways of stripping people of their humanity. The language they spoke or couldn't speak, the clothes they wore or didn't wear, the way they walked, laughed, loved. I guess in the topography of morality, high ground is hard to come by. By the doors, a tall man in his 30s leans over his female companion. They're friends, I can tell, the way the woman maintains a small but measured distance. He adjusts his glasses, explaining, out for 6 weeks and now Smith's gone, but our defensive line still has problems. You can't replace a woman with a rookie. The woman listens, arms folded. I hate this man. With a reckless, phosphorus hate I reserve for people I don't know at all. What unimaginable cruelty that he and I can be almost identical and yet separated by such a wealth of experience and experience of wealth. What a wonderful thing to be so well-fed, well-paid, well-insulated, to care about sports, to have a favorite team, to know the players. What an extraordinary gift to not worry about where to live and how to survive, to not know what it is like to be trapped by circumstance and desperate to escape, and willing to endure endless hardship in the pursuit of illusory comforts. I envy him. Across the car, another couple, a real couple. He holds onto the rail, she holds onto him. Sweatshirts and jeans, graduate students maybe, caught in, as John Legend crooned, the infatuation phase. Too soon for her to see how awkward he really is, for him to be exhausted by her neediness. The train sways, she leans in for a kiss, he smells her hair. What does her effortlessly straight auburn hair smell like? Some mass-marketed perfume shampoo from the R&D laboratories of Procter & Gamble. $10 million expended to find the perfect alchemy of honeysuckle, mint, and detergent. I close my eyes and inhale the coconut oil my woman rubs into her braids 3,000 miles away. The shea butter she rubs into her cocoa brown skin. The rich, tangy, mouth-watering aroma that wafts from between her legs. The train stops. A voice pipes faintly through the speakers, Ashby Station, Ashby, this is a Richmond train. I get off, gliding from this very purgatory back into the cold whip of the night. Thank you.